Hello, my name is Brittany D. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual teacher, and I'm here to give you the collective reading for February 9th through 16th. This is an overall reading for the collective, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. I do release these every Friday, so feel free to click subscribe and that bell so that way you know whenever they get released. And then, of course, if you want to book a private reading, coaching session, intuitive healing session, just click the link below. And I'm also in the process of launching my Masterheart Loving Your Truth, which is going to be a 5-month journey, deep sisterhood, and really coming home to our own truth, resonance, alignment, your highest self. There's lots more details for that in the description below, but let's go ahead and get into the collective message. Whatever is in the highest and best for the collective this week, Spirit. Whatever is in the highest and best for the collective at this time. February 9th to 16th. February 9th to 16th. Ooh, the first card is Igniting Courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Oh, let me show you. Igniting Courage. Some type of going after it or taking the leap or like moving forward, kind of like, it feels like very blind faith oriented. Feels like something you may not fully understand or fully grasp, but you're just, it's bold. You're making bold moves right now. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, those are our other two cards. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. It's really crazy how much truth has been coming up like lately. It's just so divinely timed with the Loving Your Truth course launch, the Masterheart. I just love, it's just really so synchronistic for me. Dwelling in truth, and then behind that we got trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. So that's what they mean when they're saying like taking this courageous leap, kind of like blind faith. You're just trusting your light, your truth, what your intuition and your own knowing, like what is true to you, and you're going forward from that. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense to anyone else, because you know what you're being guided to do. You know what you are, what keys are being unlocked for you, and it may not make sense to anyone else, but you do have to trust yourself and your path and your knowing. And it might even look a little bit messy at first, but it's this deep inner knowing, and that's where the truth comes in. Like, it's like, this is so true to you. It's so rooted in the depth of your being that you feel confident and courageous enough to trust it. All right, let's see. Healing heart. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. I got something around like your service in this world, whether that is being a powerful healer or just being of service to other people. We're really turning our God-given gifts and abilities online right now, and you're having to trust your heart and your knowing in the process of doing that. So this card actually came out first. Make a decision, feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this is really like a fork in the road type of a feeling. They're really wanting you to lean into that, the courage to trust yourself and to trust that knowing and to trust your own truth. And then we got behind that the worthiness card. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So if there's anything that's kind of keeping you back and forth instead of trusting your God-given abilities and talents, and your intuition and your truth, instead of just trusting that and going for it, it's your worthiness that's making this seem like this is a confusing decision to go after, when really you are always deserving of receiving abundance. And it's really, I know that's like can be hard to hear sometimes, that it's like you keeping yourself from your own potential and what you are capable of doing in this life, but it's really true. God is always pouring into you and giving to you, and that source energy is always there for you to tap into. You're always worthy of that ever flowing, abundant goodness and graciousness. That grace is always there for you. And so trusting it, it is something that you have to consciously turn towards, but it also feels so much more like home than that looping of unworthiness. And like, I'm not good enough to use my God-given abilities. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be able to do it. All of that, it's like, it's just almost got to go out the window. Okay, so our final card is the throat chakra, which I really love this, closing this reading, because whatever this is, we're getting more clarity around whatever this is that we're trusting our intuition on, that we're being in our truth about, that we are making a decision about, that we are moving forward courageously. We're going to have to communicate it. We're going to have to use our throats and use our expression and our communication in order to make these moves, in order to rise into this, in order to move through this transformation and through this process. You're going to need to like speak, be, and live, communicate boldly and courageously. That's how you're actually going to that's how the decision is going to be made. It's going to come to like that moment kind of a thing. And you're going to have to, whether it is speak up or say what your truth is or do what you need to do. It is not, sometimes things are just vibrational, and this is definitely vibrational, but it's also you very literally taking the action of saying the thing. Or like, let's say it's about you, sharing your God-given gifts and abilities. It's like you saying, this is what I do. I'm a Reiki healer. I'm an intuitive healer. I read cards, or whatever it may be. And like, I'm putting that out into the world finally, because I know I'm worthy of being in my highest potential and in my highest path. So there's something with like actually putting it out there through the throat that has to do with this transformation. So exciting. So exciting. There's so many of us coming online with bringing our God-given gifts and abilities to another like their next potential timeline, and really aligning with that. So I hope this was helpful for you all. I hope you all have a beautiful week, and I will see you next Friday for our next reading. And if you have any questions or would like to book anything, just click the link in the description below. Please like if this was helpful, subscribe, comment. I really, really appreciate it. Mwah. You all have a beautiful week. Much love, and namaste.